Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to week 10 of our wellness channel. For those of you who haven't joined in before, my name is Marguerite and I work on the Macmillan Move More physical activity service across Wandsworth. And this morning I'm going to take you through a moderate intensity exercise class. So for this class, predominantly the exercises are done standing, but you will need a chair to sit on for one of the exercises and also to hold on to for stability for a couple of the other exercises. There is also the option to add in some weight or resistance to a couple of the exercises. So for this, I'm going to be using 2 tins of canned food, which I found in my cupboard. Water, milk cartons, bags of rice, anything you can get your hands on. Likewise, you can also do all the exercises without any weight. That is okay. Always remember to go at your own pace, do what you can, and skip any exercises that you don't feel comfortable with doing. If you need to stop and have a break at any point throughout the class, please do so. Grab a drink, have a rest, return back when you are feeling ready. If you're feeling unwell at all for this class, please do refrain from joining in and only join in once you are feeling better. Likewise, if you begin to feel sick or unwell at all throughout the class, do stop, have a sit down, have a break, return when you're feeling better. If you are unsure if any of these exercises are safe for you to perform, or if you need help with how to perform the exercises, I'll leave our contact details, our email and our phone number in the description below, so please do get in touch for some one-on-one support or just more information about the service. You'll also need a drink bottle or glass of water, something to keep you hydrated throughout the class. To start with, we're going to go through a warm-up just to slowly wake up our joints, get our body ready for exercise. After the warm-up, we'll go into a bit of cardio or aerobic training. I've got 6 exercises. We're going to do each of those exercises for 45 seconds, have a short break, and then repeat that for all those exercises again for 45 seconds. We'll have a break after that, and then we'll get into the strength component of the class. This is where if you're using weights, you can add those in. I've got 8 exercises, and we're going to go through each of those exercises twice as well. Then we'll finish with a wee cool down, do some stretches, and just make sure our body recovers well after the class. So if everyone's ready, we're going to start with our warm-up. Make sure you've got your chair and your weights nearby, your bottle of water and your glass of water, and we'll start with a nice gentle warm-up. We're going to start from the top of our body and work our way down. First, we're going to start with making sure we're standing up nice and straight, feet about shoulder width apart, back nice and straight. We just have our hands down by our side, and we're going to start by just taking some deep breaths in and out. A nice deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. And we'll do one more nice deep breath in and out. All right, now we'll start waking up our joints, starting with our neck. We're going to start by turning it to the right and then slowly turning it to the left. So remember, through all these exercises, it is just a warm-up, so nice gentle movements. Don't strain yourself too much. You just want to slowly wake up our bodies. Okay. One more each direction. Staying with our neck, this time tilting it up towards the ceiling and then back down towards the ground. Perfect. Do one more up and one more down. And last one for the neck, we're going to do some neck circles. So just going around in a clockwise direction. Nice big circles with your neck. Just really making sure that joint's woken up. Once more in this direction. Now changing into an anti-clockwise direction or going the opposite way to what you were just doing. Nice big circular movement with our neck. One more. Excellent. Now we'll move down to our shoulders and we'll do some shoulder shrugs. So just standing nice and straight, just shrugging our shoulders up to our ears and back down. All right, a couple more of this. We're going to keep with the shoulder shrugs, but we're going to bring in a circular motion with our shoulders as well. So shrugging our shoulders up and bringing our arms forward. Once more in this direction. All right, now let's go backwards. Nice big movements. Just a couple more times. All right. Now we'll move down to our wrists. We're going to put our hands straight out in front of us and going in an outwards direction. We're just going to do a nice big circles. Rotation, again, nice big circles. Oh, I think my internet might be down, sorry. Sorry about this. Oh, perfect. All right, then. Back. So back with our circles and an inwards rotation. Excellent. Now move down to our abdominals. We're going to pop our hands out in front of us, one on top of the other, twisting to the right, and then twisting to the left. Again, nice gentle movements, not too much. Keeping that back nice and straight as we're doing this. Just a couple more. All right. Popping our hands down, lifting our right hand above our head, left arm at our side. We're just going to bend to the left. Just lowering our left hand down towards the ground. Excellent. Now changing sides, left hand straight up above our head, bending to the right. Just a couple more in this direction. Good job, everyone. Now you might need to grab your chair for this next one. Just to hold on to, we're going to wake up our hip joints. I'm going to hold onto the chair with my left hand. I'm going to start on my right side. I'm going to lift my leg up so it's in line with my hip. And then I'm going to open up my hip, taking my leg away from the center, down to the ground, back up, and lifting it back in. So I do a few on this side. So for this exercise, pretend you're stepping over something to get to the other side. Do a couple more on the right side. Good job. Moving to the other side of the chair, holding on with our right hand. Doing the same with our left leg. Lifting our leg up so it's in line with our hip, pretending we're stepping over something to get to the other side. Excellent, we'll do one more of this. Perfect, remember to keep holding onto that chair as we move down to our feet, our ankles. We're going to lift up our right foot and we're going to do a rotation in a clockwise direction. You don't have to lift up your leg as high as me. I'm just doing it so you can see that I'm going in a circular motion. You just need to lift it just above the floor. All right, and changing directions, going in an anti-clockwise direction. Popping that foot down, switching to our left, raising our foot just off the ground, going in a clockwise direction. And changing directions, going anti-clockwise. Great, popping that foot down, going back to our right, we're going to do some ankle pumps. So I'll show you from the side. So I'm going to point our toe up towards the ceiling and then down towards the ground. So again, for this one, you don't need to raise your leg as high as me. I'm just doing it so I can get it in camera so you can see the movement. Up towards the ceiling and then bending it down towards the floor. Good job, and then the same with the left foot. Again, just off the floor, toe towards the ceiling, and then down towards the floor. If you're starting to feel nice and warm, just do a couple more of this exercise. There we go. All righty. Grab a drink if you need. I'm going to set the timer on my phone. We're going to move into our cardio component. So I've got 6 exercises. We're going to go through each exercise for 45 seconds each, one after the other. Then we'll stop, have a break for 45 seconds, and then we'll go back to the top and we'll do all those exercises again, 45 seconds of each exercise continuously. So I'll set the timer here. If you're ready, we're going to start with a march. Just marching on the spot, getting into a nice rhythm. So I'm going to do this for 45 seconds. Just marching on the spot. You can walk around the room if you've got a big enough room. All right, then. We've got 30 seconds left. The next exercise after this, for those who joined in last week, we did it. We're going to be reaching diagonally to the side. 10 more seconds of our marching before we move on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet hip width apart, reaching diagonally to the side, having a slight bend in your knees as you're doing so. So I've got a slight bend in my knees and I'm just reaching diagonally across the body. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can add in 2 arms, both arms diagonally across the body. Otherwise, keep with the 1 arm. We've got 10 seconds left of this one. Next exercise is a squat and reach, incorporating the whole body. So we've got 3, 2, 1. We're going to squat down and then reach straight up above us. Squat down, reach above from the side, squatting down, reaching our hands straight up above us. Now, if you need, take the hands out and just squat down. That's fine. Good job, everyone. 15 more seconds. Should be starting to feel nice and warm now. Next exercise is our standing jacks. Tapping our feet to the side with our arms moving at the same time. Again, you can just do your feet if you need. Hands can be on your hips or down at your side. Otherwise, adding in those arms if you can. Remember to go at your own speed, take it at your own pace. Just do what's comfortable for you. We've got 10 seconds. The next exercise is a hamstring curl. 3, 2, 1. Next exercise, we're going to have our feet hip width apart. You're going to curl your feet back towards your bottom. So from the side, just flicking my feet back. Stepping to the side with wee bounces and doing it. You have your hands on your hips if you like. If you can't quite do this exercise, just go back to marching. Just keep the body moving in any way you can. Good job, everyone. 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise, we're going to step to the side and then step to the other side. So it's just a side step. Take it at your own pace. You can go a little bit faster if you want, or you can go slower. Keep it up, everyone. We have 15 seconds left to go of this exercise. Also notice at the start it was 6 exercises. It's actually 8. So we've got 2 more to go. 3, 2, 1. Next exercise, tapping back with our toes and having our hands out the front from the side. Tap back with your toe and hands straight out in front of you. Again, if you need, take your hands out of it. Just focus on the feet. Fifteen more seconds. Good job, everyone. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise, punching straight out in front of us. Slight bend in the knees, nice straight back, punching straight in front, looking straight ahead as you do so. This is our last exercise before we have a break. We've got 20 seconds left to go. Keep going if you can. Speed up your punches if you want, or you can slow them down. Whatever is best for you. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. That's our first round. 45-second break. And then we'll do that all over again. So grab a drink, have a sit down if you need. Open some windows maybe. It's getting quite hot now. We've got about 30 seconds left of our break. So the first exercise we're going back with is our marching. So we're just going to march on the spot, or if your room's big enough and you have enough room to do so, you can march in a circle or a square or around the room, that's fine. All right, if you're ready to join back with me, we're going to go back into our marching. Of course, if you need a longer break, please rest as you need. So just back to marching on the spot. Nice straight back, nice rhythm. All right, we've got 15 seconds left to go. Our next exercise after this one is our diagonal reach, single or double arms. 3, 2, 1. Slight bend in the knees, diagonal reach across the body. Remember, take it in 2 arms if you want. That's fine. or sticking with the one arm as I am. Good job, everyone. Keep going if you can. We've got 30 more seconds of this exercise. Our next exercise is our squat and reach. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'll squat down and reach straight above us. Squatting down and reaching straight up. So as we're squatting down, we're pushing our bottom back, keeping our back nice and straight, and then our hands straight up above our head. Remember, just go with the squat if you need, taking out the hands. All these exercises that I'm taking you through today can be modified to suit you. We've got 5 seconds left of this exercise. Next, we're going into our standing jacks. Alrighty, so our standing jacks, toe tapping to the side, arms moving upwards simultaneously. Good job, everyone. Got about 20 seconds left to go. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back to our hamstring curls. So flicking our feet behind our bottom. Got a wee bounce as I'm doing it. Remember, go with marching if you can't quite do this exercise, just marching on the spot. 15 more seconds. Next exercise is our side steps. So 2 steps to the right if you've got enough room, and 2 steps to the left. All right, here we go. If you haven't quite got enough room, just step from side to side like this. Two more exercises after this one. Remember, take the speed up if you want, or slow it right down. Right, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do our tap backs with our hands straight out in front of us. Toe tapping behind, looking straight ahead, arms going straight up simultaneously. Good work, everyone. We have just our punches after this for 45 seconds. Then we'll have a break. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, slight bend in our knees, punching straight out in front of us. From the side, slight bend, back nice and straight, looking straight ahead, punching straight out in front of me. Last exercise of this section. Almost there. 15 seconds. 10 seconds left to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everyone. That is our cardio component of the class done. Grab a drink, open some windows, some doors, have a rest. I'll give us a small break before we go into our strength-based exercises. So if you are going to add a weight to these exercises, now is the time to make sure that's nice and close. So I've got my tins of chickpeas here, also a chair here because one of the exercises is seated. Also, there's an exercise where we need to hold on to it for support. So I'll give us a little while longer to have a rest. As you guys continue your rest, I'm going to take you through the first exercise. So we've got 6 exercises. We're going to do 12 repetitions of each exercise. Going through all the exercises, then we'll go back up to the top and we'll do all the exercises one more time. So the exercises will work our whole body, so there's some upper body exercises, abdominals, and lower body. So the first exercise I'll show you is an upright row. So this is good for our shoulders and our upper back. So we're going to stand with our hands down at our sides, back nice and straight, feet about shoulder width apart. We're just going to raise our hands up so our elbows are at shoulder height, and then lower them back down. So from the side, hands down on our side, lowering, taking our hands up so they're not above our shoulders, and then back down. All right, so we'll start together. Here we go, we'll do 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Good job. The next exercise is when we'll need to hold on to our chair for support. So I'm going to show you from the side on. So this is working our glutes, our bottom, and our hamstrings, the back of our thigh. It's called a hip extension. We're going to hold on to the chair, stand behind it. We'll start with our right leg, just a very slow movement. Taking our leg back, keeping it nice and straight, and then back to starting. So it's just a small movement. And we'll start together. Here we go. We'll do 12 of these on the right leg and then 12 on the left. This is number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job. You stay where you are. I'm just going to move so my leg is closest to the screen. We'll go on the left. Again, it's just a very small movement. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Good job. Next exercise is our seated exercise. So keep that chair nice and close, pop the weights out of the way. This is working our abdominals. So I'll go to the side. We're going to start with our feet flat on the floor, holding onto the side of our chairs, back nice and straight, feet and knees close together. We're going to lift up our legs off the ground, keeping them close together, and then lowering them back down. So this is for our abdominals, making sure we're keeping our back nice and straight. Alrighty, we'll do 12 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Good job. We'll stand up, move that chair slightly out of the way, grabbing just one weight. We're going to move back to our upper body. We're going to do our triceps with the back of our arm here. You're going to lift your hands above your head, both holding onto your weight, and we're going to keep our elbows nice and close to our head, and we're going to keep it nice and straight, and just bend our elbows so our hands go to the upper part of our back, and then straightening back up. We'll do 12 of those together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Excellent. Giving the upper body a bit of a rest, going back to our lower body. So we're going to go back to squats. We did this in the cardio component. So you can pop your weight down if you want, or you can hold on to one or two of them for added resistance. Kind of have our feet about hip width apart, back nice and straight, pushing our bottom back, keeping our back straight, and then standing straight up. All right, we'll do 12 together. I'm going to hold on to one of my weights. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Excellent. Back up to our upper body. We're going to do a lateral raise, which is good for our shoulders. Got a weight on each hand, hands down on the side of our body. We're going to raise our hands to the side, so they're no higher than shoulder height, and then back down to starting. We'll do 12 together, starting now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Those all one more time, 12 reps of each. Holding on to our weights, so we're going, staying with that upper body, doing our upright row, so sticking with our shoulders as well as incorporating our upper back now. So hands down at our side, raising our elbows up to no higher than shoulder height, and then lowering them back down. Alrighty, we'll do 12 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. All right, popping those weights down. We might need them for a couple of exercises. Going back to our hip extension. So grabbing onto that chair or something stable. We'll start with our right leg. We're going to lift it slowly off the ground and just keeping our leg nice and straight, extending it backwards. All right, so I move back so you can see my feet. All right, we'll do 12 together on the right and then 12 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a very small movement, as you can see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more on this leg. 11 and 12. Excellent. You can swing where you are. I'm just going to turn around. We'll do 10 on our left. 12 on our left, sorry. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. We're going to go to our seated exercise, working on our doorknobs. Sitting down on the chair with a nice straight back, feet close together, foot on the floor, knees close together, holding onto the side of our chair. We're going to keep our back straight, lifting our legs up, and then lowering them back down. Here we go, we'll do 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Perfect. All right, popping that chair out the way, grabbing one of our weights, moving back to our upper body, doing our tricep extension again. So holding onto the weight with both of our hands, arms straight up above us, elbows close to our head, bending at our elbows, taking our hand to the upper part of our back, and then straightening back up. Here we go. We'll do 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Excellent. I'm going to hold on to my weight, but you can pop yours down if you need. We're going to go into our squats. So feet hip width apart. I'm holding on to my weight out the front of me. You can have your hands just clasped together on your hips, pushing your bottom back, lowering down, and then standing straight back up. Do 12 of these. Go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, and 12. Excellent. Alrighty, last exercise, moving up to our shoulders, doing our lateral raise, weight in both hands. If you're using them, feet about shoulder width apart, hands down by our side, raising our arms to the side, no higher than shoulders, and then lowering back down. We've got 12 of these, and then we're done. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2 more, 12, there you go. My counting got all mixed up there. That is our strength component done and dusted. Well done, everyone. Grab a drink if you need. We're almost done. We're just going to go into some stretching just to cool the body down and make sure it recovers well. Alrighty, we'll start on our lower body. I'm going to do a calf stretch. So we're going to put our right foot in front of our left foot. Hold on to something if you need. We're going to our right front knee, keeping our back leg nice and straight, and you should feel that down the calf of your straight leg. Right, holding this for a little bit longer, and then we'll change legs. Alrighty, changing legs, putting our left foot in front, right behind, bending of our left leg, keeping our back right leg nice and straight. Alrighty. Good job, hold it for a little bit longer. Our hamstring, so the back of our thigh, we use our hip extension. We're going to have our feet close together. We're going to raise the toe of our left leg and bring it slightly forward. And then we're going to bend slightly forward with our hands rested on our right thigh. You should feel that down the back of your right thigh and your hamstring muscle there. If you need, one hand on your thigh, the other holding onto something to keep you balanced. All right, holding this for a little. All right, changing legs. Bring our left foot slightly forward, toes raised, slight bend. One hand on our thigh, one hand holding onto something to help us balance. Again, we're feeling this down the back of our left thigh. All right, we'll go to our front thigh, so our quadriceps. I'm going to hold onto the chair for this one. I'm going to start with my right leg. I'm going to take my right leg back, hold it like this, or you can grab onto your foot, your ankle, or your trouser legs. And we're going to keep our leg close to our left leg if possible. Alrighty, and changing legs. So holding onto our left leg and then close to our right if we can. Excellent. Right, we'll move up to our upper body. We'll do a tricep stretch because we did those triceps extensions. So we're going to raise our right hand above our head. We're going to bend it so it's on the top of that part of our back here. And if you want a bit more of a stretch, use that left hand on the right elbow to push it down a little bit. All right, changing sides, left hand straight above our head, down on the upper part of our back, using that right hand to push it down for an added stretch if we want. Good job. We'll do our shoulders because we use those today as well, starting with our right hand across our body, left hand comes underneath it, pulling it closer to the body. So we'll feel it in our right shoulder for this stretch. Holding it a little bit longer, and then we'll change to our left side. All right, so changing sides, left hand across our chest, right hand coming up under it, pulling it close to our body. Feeling it in our left shoulder now. Excellent. We'll go down to a bit of a chest stretch, hands down by our sides, taking them a little bit back and popping our chest forward, feeling that across our chest here and a little down our arms. All right, relax. One more time. All right, we'll do an upper back stretch as well because we did incorporate that. And one of hands together straight out in front of us. We're going to put our head between our hands and stretching out our hands. Alrighty, we'll give our hands a bit of a shake. legs, shaking as well, shake your body. All right, we'll do a couple deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Nice deep breath in and out. Thank you everyone for joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed the class and are feeling nice and energized afterwards. I'll be back on Tuesday for a chair-based class if you'd like to join me. Otherwise, the moderate intensity class will be back next Thursday. If you would like to get in touch with the Move More service, if you have any questions, concerns, or just want to know more about us, the email and contact number are below in the description. Please do add any comments or questions below as well. We're happy to hear from you. Have a good day, everyone, and keep warm, keep safe, and I will see you next week. Thanks for joining. Bye.